to the outside spot?
Uh, I believe it was probably like the Wednesday before we went to Boise. We found out like two of our receivers wasn't traveling, so he ended up moving me to the 1Z position. So that's when I ended up finding out about that.
What's that like? Had you played the Z at all before?
Yeah, last year I played Z all last year,
Okay.
and so it felt good coming back to that and just getting it back into the system. And me knowing the plays personally, it's just like it helps our offense a lot. And then like everybody, we come together, we study together, and then just like knowing be able to do what I can do, and just help my team out. So it felt pretty good.
What has it been like being in a room with somebody going down? It feels like every day.
I'm sorry, say that again.
With it feeling like somebody's going down with an injury like every day.
I mean, we don't try to think negative about anything like that. We always think positive. We hope everybody can be back as quickly as possible. But being in a room like that, I mean, like I said, we just think positive. We don't think about that. We never worry about it because we believe that they're going to be back as quick as possible.
What's it been like for you having to learn? I know Coach Gundy had said yesterday you've been in 3 different receiver spots essentially that you've had to learn. What's it been like for you kind of balancing all those depending on where you're playing?
It hasn't been that hard. I mean, with this offense and then like as our unit, you have to know everything. So me like knowing every position, I mean, like I said, it helps a lot knowing that you can be able to play every position. So that helps our offense and then let our coaches know like we can be trusted at any position.
He also mentioned Coach Dunn's patience. What has it been like working with him as there's been all these injuries and personnel changes this season?
It's been pretty good. Like he has been patient. He's been, going step by step, making sure we all clean and playing clean football. Make sure all our young guys know what to do and having trust in us. Making sure we can have our timing right with plays and make sure everything's good.
I know they weren't on the trip over the weekend. The guys who have been out, what have they been able to contribute even from the sidelines, whether it's in meeting rooms or elsewhere?
They just sit there, they study, they get the plays to make sure they know everything just in case they do feel better when practice and they can come out, get the motions and see how they feel, and just in case if they feel great, and, we can hit them in the travel group again, and then if not, they still know the system and like they don't know like they're not gonna forget anything. They're just gonna have the same tempo and same plays and mindset about the same stuff.
What was the emotion like seeing a walk-on make that catch at the end with Kale clutching the game for you guys?
It was an outstanding catch. We really was excited about that, especially for him to get that opportunity to make a big play like that and seal the game off. It's really a blessing for him, especially to help us make that powerful play.
How was his dance moves?
We need to work on that a little bit. That's for sure.
How big is it when you see a walk-on have a moment like that for you guys?
I mean, it's pretty big. I'm pretty sure it's big for them especially, but we all see each other as the same person. We all have the same relationship and bond to each other. So we all just treat it the same, like he's a regular athlete, and which he is. He's on the team, and we all treat him like he's our brother, which he is.
Was film review a little bit different for you this week because you were on the field for so many plays?
Just a tad bit, just because I'm like seeing every play and I'm like rating myself about my efforts and seeing my grades come back about how my effort was and what I could do better and stuff. So I'm glad that I got to see what that's like and I could fix a few things here and there.
Gundy said you blocked better than he initially thought. How would you evaluate your blocking?
I would have thought I blocked pretty well. In my opinion, I could have thought I could have done better. Just a few more blocks. We could have probably had a few more touchdowns. But at the end of the day, I think I blocked pretty well for our team to help us get a big yards and touchdowns and maybe so.
The success you had in the spring game, has that, I guess, translated to confidence into this year?
Yes, it has. It helped me a lot because now that I know that what's my worth and what I can put in to help this team, it helps my teammates know they can trust me and everything.
How was the trip to Boise? Was it strictly business, or did you guys have some fun while you were out there?
We all had a few fun. We got to see our families and some alumni downstairs if we wanted to. And then, we sat outside the hotel, just talked to a few teammates or family members. And then, I mean, it was business. It's strictly business. It's always about business. But at the same time, have fun while you do it.
What was the trip back like? Coach Gundy said y'all got back late because I guess the plane was on the runway for about an hour or so.
Oh yeah, we was sitting on the runway for about a good hour and a half. We was trying to figure out like what was going on. But I'm pretty sure it was about a storm situation. But at the end of the day, the trip was it was long, but I'm glad we all made it back safely.
What do you guys do when you're waiting that whole time?
We were just talking to each other. Most people was watching movies or playing games, or they was either asleep on the plane.
Now, what's the mindset now shifting to Big 12 play? Because as Gundy said yesterday, the backups even will be just as good as some of the starters will be as compared to maybe some of the last three opponents.
The mindset is just play physical, play fast, play our football, and play clean. I always just play to our level. Don't play to theirs. I mean, they don't estimate them because everybody's good in college football. So we need to play to our level, play what we can do, and basically play fast and play clean.
Did you ever imagine when you going through recruiting coming here that you have to win a game like you guys did Saturday night by running the ball so much and only throwing 13 times when you've seen this offense in the past?
No, I really don't think about that. All I think about is, just getting that win. Everybody can hopefully play clean, play powerful, play fast, and then just at the end of the day come back home with a win.
What did you think? Sorry, go ahead.
I would say you kind of marvel, think, wow, how'd we do that? That's just so different for.
No, I never come to the mind of thinking about that. I always, just trust my teammates, trust the man next to me.
What did you think of what Jalen Warren was able to do in that game?
He made some outstanding plays, and he definitely opened up a lot of eyes. And like I said, we all trusted him. We all trusted each other about all of our techniques and plays and everything. So it came out with the win. So we just happy about that.
Anything else for Rashod?